Welcome back to Astro Tina. This is your April 2025 Vedic horoscope for your ascendant sign. A month of karmic shifts and divine realignment. April unfolds as a powerful transitional period, influenced by significant planetary movements that shape your destiny. As the sun transits from Pisces to Aries on April 13th, we experience the energy of Mesh Sankranti, marking a shift towards bold action and new beginnings. The fire of Aries fuels ambition, while the lingering Mercury retrograde in Pisces, which is till mid-month, demands patience and introspection before initiating any major changes. So a major highlight is the lunar eclipse in Libra, which signifies the matters of karmic balance, relationships, and dharma. This is a time for inner clarification and closure, recalibrating in personal and professional bonds. Venus in Pisces, its exalted sign, blesses romantic and financial matters, while Jupiter's steady persistence in Taurus reminds us that slow, deliberate growth yields the best results. Now, with Mars in Gemini, igniting intellectual debates and strategic action, and Rahu Ketu continuing their transit in Pisces and Virgo. So this month is a blend of karmic lessons, steady insights, and the need for patience and rapid shifts. So expect breakthroughs, but only if you're aligning your efforts with divine timing. So now let's look at each sign individually. Cancer Ascendant, this is your April 2025 forecast. Let's look at your calendar. Now, beginning the month is a great energy, actually. So this is a great time for you to socialize. So the first and second of the month, you want to do some networking, socialize, go out with your friends and make the most of this energy. Great time for you to actually, if you're someone who is in the markets, great time for you to learn about your investments as well. Now, the third and fourth, this is where you have to be mindful of your energies. Your energies could be low on these days. Also, keep any decisions that need to be made pending, as you could come to regret the decisions that you have made, as they won't be in your favor. And also, you could incur some unexpected expenses on these days, so definitely keep an eye on your wallet. Now, moving on to the 5th, 6th, and 7th. This is where you want to be, focus your energies on yourself, your vitality. Focus on rest, relaxation, do some self-reflection. Definitely, this is where you recharge your battery. Moving on to the 8th and 9th. These are great for your money days, okay? So these are days where you want to manifest money because the money flow is actually working in your favor. The energy on these days for you is finances. So definitely do some manifestation and look in your wallet. You'll see you have more money in your wallet on these days. If you're looking to take profits from the markets or anywhere else, great days for you to do that. If you need to invoice your clients, great days for you to do that as well, because you'll see that people are less resistant to giving you money on these days. So make the most of the energies on these days. Moving on to the 10th, 11th, and 12th. These are great days for you to do some communication and do some local trip traveling. Now, you could do some local trip traveling as far as your hobbies and just leisure traveling, or you could do it related to your work. Either way, you'll have a great time doing it, and it should be quite enjoyable, and it's very positive energy for you. Moving on to the 13th and 14th. This is a very supportive, loving environment that you'll find at home. So you're very happy at home during these days. You'll see that you'll actually get a very receptive mother on these days as well. She's really supporting you on these days. So definitely from the 5th to the 17th, the energies are very, very favorable, very positive energies, and very supportive. Now, moving on to the 15th, 16th, and 17th. These are, again, positive energies. These are energies, that are to do with your mental capabilities. This is where that mental energy comes in for the month. So your energies to learn, to focus are definitely at a peak here. Your creativity will be at a peak here. So definitely, if you're a student, make the most of this energy. Spend some time, focus on your studies. You should see good results. Now, if you're someone who's trying to learn something new, you've joined some classes, great time for you to actually look at your work and do it, because it'll definitely get absorbed. Now, moving on to the 18th and 19th. This is where you want to be mindful of your health. This is where you want to be mindful of debts and disputes, because because the energy flow here is it's very irritated. So you definitely don't want to get into any kind of argument with anyone. It won't be in your favor. If you have any dates, whether it's court dates or any other appointments, it's best to postpone them, because if there is any ruling, it won't be in your favor. If you get into any dispute with anyone, you won't be the winning party in the disputes here. So definitely let this energy pass. Now moving on to the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. This is where the energies are positive here. These are, if you're married, great honey days for you. This is where the harmony with your spouse will be it'll be aligned. Your energies will be in sync. If you need to, reconnect, build your bond, get close to one another, great time for you to do that. Make the most of these 3 days, because after these three days, you do have 2 days that are stressful days, the 23rd and 24th. They're stressful, whether it's mental, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical. Your body feels this kind of like a heaviness, a stressed energy. So you need to let this energy pass. You could have something unexpected happen as well. So definitely, let this energy pass. Now, the 25th and 26th, this is now the energies have turned. You're feeling better. This is where, the positive energy is now starting to flow, and you're looking to, you're thinking about traveling. Also, for Cancers, April is a good travel month. So you could do some, local trip traveling with friends. You could also do some long distance traveling as well. It's definitely in the cards for you. You do have a stellium happening in your ninth house. So now moving on to the 27th and 28th, this is where your reputation and your focus towards your work is highlighted. So if you have any presentations, if you have any meetings, great days for you to do that. The results will be in your favor. You'll definitely get the recognition, the credit that's due to you. Now moving on to the 29th and 30th, great days, positive energy. So the month is ending on a good high note. This is 2 days where you want to spend time with your friends, have some fun, go out and have some food, do some social networking as well. Now, Cancer, April, days that you need to be cautious, the 3rd, 4th, 18th, 19th, 23rd, and 24th. So you have 6 days where you need to be a little bit cautious. The rest of the month is your month. So make the most of every opportunity. Now, regarding finances, your money days. Your money days are the 8th and 9th, where the money flow is really good. If you want to learn about finances, if you're in the markets and you want to get into the markets, the 15th, 16th, and 17th. Something will click. You'll definitely learn something you didn't know before. If you already are in the markets and want to invest further, then the 1st, 2nd, 29th, and 30th are your best days for that. Now, if you're a married couple, then the 20th, 21st, and 22nd are your best honey days. And if you're single, then the 15th, 16th, and 17th are your best honey days. So definitely go out on a date, definitely try to connect with someone, because the energies will be reciprocated on these days. So definitely make the most of that loving energy. Now, for students, the 15th, 16th, and 17th, great days for you to really take in that information and do some good work and get some good results as far as your studies. Now, if you're looking to regain your strength, your energies, then definitely the 5th, 6th, and 7th, great days for rest, relaxation, and self-reflection. So Cancer Ascendant, that was your April forecast. I hope you make the best of every opportunity, because Cancer, April is looking to be a wonderful month for you, with a lot of, days that are there filled with blessings. You have, 6 days that you have to be a little bit mindful, but the rest are your days. So make the best of every opportunity. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much.